Volgograd Oblast is a Russian federal subject located in the Southern Federal District. The administrative center is Volgograd. Volgograd Oblast is a vast region in southern European Russia centered on the lower reaches of the Volga River. It occupies a strategic position between the Volga Basin, the Don River region, and the northern approaches to the Caucasus, making it one of the most historically significant crossroads in Russia. The administrative center, Volgograd, is internationally known as the site of the Battle of Stalingrad, one of the most decisive and destructive battles of the Second World War. Yet the region's importance extends far beyond that single event, encompassing centuries of frontier settlement, trade, migration, and economic development. The geography of Volgograd Oblast is dominated by open steppe landscapes, broad river valleys, and semi-arid plains. The Volga River flows through the eastern part of the region, while the Don River lies not far to the west. Historically, the narrow land corridor between these two great river systems has made the area strategically valuable, linking different parts of Eurasia through trade and transportation routes. The climate is continental and relatively dry, with hot summers, cold winters, and periodic droughts. Despite these challenges, agriculture has flourished in many areas, thanks to fertile soils and irrigation projects. For much of history, the territory formed part of the Eurasian steppe frontier. Scythians, Sarmatians, Huns, Khazars, Pechenegs, Kumans, Mongols, and many other peoples passed through or settled in the region over the centuries. The lower Volga was especially important as a corridor connecting Europe, Central Asia, and the Caucasus. During the era of the Golden Horde, the region became part of a major political and commercial network stretching across Eurasia. Russian settlement expanded significantly from the 16th century onward as the Russian state pushed southward. Fortresses were established to secure trade routes and defend against raids from nomadic groups. The city, now known as Volgograd, was founded in 1589 as Tsaritsyn, serving as a defensive outpost and trading center along the Volga. Over time, it grew into an important commercial city, connecting central Russia with the Caspian region and the Caucasus. The most defining event in the oblast's modern identity occurred during World War II. Between 1942 and 1943, the city of Stalingrad became the focal point of one of the largest and bloodiest battles in human history, the Battle of Stalingrad. German and Soviet forces fought for months in brutal urban combat that reduced much of the city to ruins. The Soviet victory marked a major turning point in the war and is widely regarded as one of the decisive moments that led to the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. The scale of destruction and loss was immense, and memories of the battle remain central to regional and national identity. Monuments such as Mamayev Kurgan stand as enduring symbols of sacrifice and resistance. Following the war, the region underwent massive reconstruction. Factories, housing, transportation networks, and public institutions were rebuilt, often on a larger scale than before. Under the Soviet Union, Volgograd Oblast developed into an important industrial center. Heavy industry, steel production, chemical manufacturing, engineering, and energy generation became key sectors of the economy. The construction of the Volga hydroelectric station further strengthened the region's industrial base and provided electricity for economic development. Agriculture remains a major part of the oblast's economy. Wheat, sunflowers, vegetables, and livestock production are important, particularly in rural districts. Irrigation projects have helped overcome some of the limitations imposed by the dry climate. The region also benefits from its position along major transportation corridors, including river shipping routes on the Volga and rail links connecting central Russia with the southern regions and the Caucasus. Culturally, Volgograd Oblast reflects both its frontier heritage and its wartime legacy. Russian traditions dominate, but the region's history of migration has contributed to a diverse cultural landscape that includes influence from Cossacks, Volga peoples, and other communities. The memory of Stalingrad is deeply embedded in public life through museums, memorials, education programs, and annual commemorations. For many Russians, the city and the wider region symbolize resilience, sacrifice, and national survival. The Volga River itself remains central to the oblast's identity. It supports transportation, industry, fishing, and recreation, while linking the region to a broader network of cities and economic centers, stretching from northern Russia to the Caspian Sea. Riverfront development and tourism have become increasingly important aspects of urban life in Volgograd. Overall, Volgograd Oblast occupies a unique place in Russian history and geography. Its location at the meeting point of major river systems made it a crossroads of peoples and empires for centuries, while the events of the Second World War transformed it into one of the most symbolically significant regions in the country. Today, it combines agricultural productivity, industrial strength, and historical memory, standing as both a vital economic region and a powerful reminder of one of the defining struggles of the 20th century. Like, comment, and share to support this channel. Subscribe for more hidden corners of the world.